Welcome to the TVHS News for the week of October 13th. My name is Yvonne Solis.
And I'm Zakiel Marsh. Hope you had a great fall break, and let's get started.
Arizona State University is among 24 colleges and universities nationwide getting a total of $75 million of grants being awarded by the Federal Education Department to foster innovation in college value and efficiency. Arizona State's grant is for just under $4 million. Jean Wilcox is Associate Dean of the university's Mary Lou Fulton Teachers College. She says that the grant money will be used partly to develop new degrees through which students demonstrate competency through projects to several academic disciplines. Wilcox says that another focus will be partnering with Phoenix Union High School District to transition high school graduates into universities with project-based degrees and a new mentoring initiative. The initiative would feature mentoring by ASU students who have recently attended high school in the districts.
The world's animal population has halved in 40 years as humans put unsustainable demands on Earth, a new report warns. The Worldwide Fund for Nature's Living Planet Index, released Tuesday, revealed a dramatic decline in animal species and said the trend could cost the world billions in economic losses. Human needs 1.5 Earth to sustain their current demands, it said. The index, which draws on research around WWF's database of 3,000 animal species, is released every 2 years. This year's has the starkest warning yet of the risk associated with the decline of wildlife. The fund notes that it's relying on a never-before-used methodology in this year's report, which aims to be more representative of global biodiversity. The index shows a 52% decline in wildlife between 1970 and 2010, far more than earlier estimates of 30%. It is due to people killing too many animals for food and destroying their habitats. We are eating into our natural capital, making it more difficult to sustain the needs of future generations, the report said. Researchers from the Zoological Society of London looked at changes in populations of more than 3,000 species of mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and fish, tracking over 10,000 different populations.
Good morning, TVHS. This is David, and I'm back with your sports news. In local sports, the TVHS team gets ready to play Arizona Lutheran. While talking to Coach Gertz, he stated that I anticipate every game will be a close game. We just have to focus on doing our jobs, fighting through adversity, and limit turnovers and penalties, and we will be just fine. Also, in speaking to Coach Gertz, he explained the biggest challenge is fighting through adversity. Anytime you play a team like ALA, they're going to have things go their way, but we can't get ourselves down. We have to keep fighting through. In other local sports news, the TVHS volleyball team prepares to play UM Catholic. While comparing both team stats, it's looking like it's going to be a close game, with UM utilizing their key player, Emily Rollinson. But overall, I predict that Tonopah Valley will win this game. In national sports news, the Cardinals prepare to play the Oakland Raiders again on Sunday. Come back next week for more sports news.
Thank you, David. Now let's go check out the weather with Victoria. Hi, I'm Victoria, and I'm back with more weather. This week will be nothing but clear skies and a little chilly, so make sure you bring a jacket with you. Because this was filmed before break, I can only give you averages. Averages temperature in Phoenix for this time of year are in the upper 70s for highs and upper 50s for overnight lows. Come back next time for more weather. Thank you.
Thanks, Victoria. Now, let's check out this week's life skills with Mr. LaFevers.
Morning, Tonopah Valley. Life skills with Coach LaFevers here coming at you from downtown. You got to figure it out. First person that sends in to the little thing on the bottom, click here, and sends us in an email and can identify where I'm talking to you from today wins an all-expense paid trip somewhere. Okay? So, Here's how I want to do today. I want to talk to you, and it's going to be a little phrase, and I want you to figure out what I'm talking about, and then I want to see if you can improve it, okay? So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is practice. We are what we repeatedly do. The more we do things right, the sooner they become habit, okay? Helping others. The more we help others, pretty soon it goes around in a circle and it comes back to us. Kind of like that story last year I told you about the farmer who gave away his good seeds and wanted to grow good corn, okay? You ever heard the phrase, if opportunity knocks, answer the door? I'm telling you, if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. How's that grab you? Okay? Excellence is not an act, it's a habit. That's pretty brainy right there. It's not part of the Oakland Raiders stuff either. Okay? The natural law of life. Here's the natural law of life according to LaFevers. Falling down is part of life. Getting back up is living. Imagine what you would attempt to do if you knew you would never fail. And finally, adversity. When you come to the crossing of the road, meet it head on. That's how you deal with adversity. If you can figure out what all those things spell, and come see me personally, I will buy your lunch for a day. Okay? So remember, practice, helping others, opportunity, excellence, the natural law of life, image or imagine, and adversity. You figure out what I'm talking about, come see me, I'll buy you lunch. You have a great day. I hope you had a great spring break or fall break. It's not spring yet. Rock and roll. See you soon.
Thank you, Mr. LaFevers. Now it's time for What's Happening with Jose.
Good morning, Tunopians. I hope you had an amazing fall break. If you didn't catch any of the movies last weekend, then here's a pair of highly anticipated movies to check out this weekend. Fury, starring Brad Pitt and Shia LaBeouf, is a World War II drama, and The Book of Life, produced by Guillermo del Toro and using the voice of Channing Tatum and Zoe Saldana, is a movie about Dia de los Muertos and the Guardians of the Underground, betting on which of the two young men will win the heart of the beautiful Maria. In live music news, the Zac Brown Band and Weezer will be in Phoenix on October 16th and Wiz Khalifa on the 17th.
Thanks, Jose. Now, Miss Kirby's back with another Kirby's Corner.
Kirby's Corner. That's me.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back from break. Hopefully you're ready to start this week. We got a lot of things coming up, so please pay attention. For those of you who are signed up for the PSAT, which is almost every sophomore and a good portion of the juniors, please remember that it's this Wednesday. Bring your pencils and a calculator. If you don't bring a calculator, that is on you. I do not have any extras. Make sure you're on time to school and report directly to your testing location that day. If you're not sure where you're testing, be sure to check the office window and find out where you are to report. Secondly, on Thursday, we will have a parent meeting about next year's trip to Italy and Greece. So if you have not yet read your emails, I have sent out some bits of information about that. But your parents need to be at this meeting 6 p.m. on Thursday if you want to go to Italy and Greece next year. Next, we have Balfour, who will be on campus on Monday the 20th, to meet with the juniors and seniors about letters, I don't know what they're called, Letterman jackets, rings, and most importantly for your seniors, your graduation information. So make sure you're here on Monday, because that is when you will get all of the information you need to know about that. Next item up is the University of Arizona will be sending a representative to our campus next Tuesday. If you'd like to learn about U of A and what they offer, please make sure you complete the form that I emailed to you so that you can be part of that informational session. On Friday, we will have our last away game. Actually, Friday the 24th. So, if you want to go on the Phoenix fan bus, we are going to try and fill the Phoenix fan bus. I've sent you the information already. Make sure that you fill in the form, plus pick up your permission slip and submit it to Miss Morrow with the $3 transportation fee by the end of this week. Okay, moving on. We have the Ames test coming up on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, October 28th, 29th, and 30th. Writing is on the Tuesday, reading on Wednesday, and math on Thursday. Make sure that you check the front office window next week to see where you should be reporting. If you're not sure whether or not you signed up to test or whether or not I signed you up to test, make sure you send me a message or come see me. Two more things, I promise. On October 30th, which is a Thursday, we will be hosting a spaghetti dinner on campus here from 4 to 6 p.m. I will send out the information, but if you want to pre-order and save yourself some money, $3 for students and $5 for adults. If you pay at the door that night, it will be $5 for students and $7 for adults. So make sure you pre-order your meals, get fed, and then go to the trunk or treat and get some dessert. Last thing I have for you, and I have continued to send you guys emails about this, so juniors and seniors, do not forget about the ACT and SAT tests. If you hope to get scholarship money to go to college, you need to have test scores. I've sent you the links, I've sent you the dates, I have practice materials in my office. Come see me, I will help you fill this stuff out. All right, everyone, thanks for paying attention. I hope you have a great week.
Thank you, Miss Kirby. Now back to Ashley with the fabulous fun fact.
Fabulous fun facts.
Hey, I'm back for another fabulous fun fact. The blobfish is able to live 4,000 feet below sea level because it does not have muscle or skeletal structure. It only becomes blobby due to change in pressure when it is brought above water. Thanks for watching your fabulous fun facts. I'll see you next week.
Thanks, Ashley. Next up, 5 questions with a phoenix. Let's give it over to Victoria with Mr. Christensen.
Hello, welcome today with 5 questions with the Phoenix. I have here today Mr. Christensen. He's a biology teacher. Mr. Christensen, how long have you been a teacher?
This is actually my first year teaching, so I'm a first year teacher.
When did you decide you want to be a teacher?
I actually had a job in Salt Lake City, and I was changing light bulbs for a living. It was kind of a lame job. I wasn't really helping anybody, but the job was really nice. I was getting paid really well, but I just thought that I needed to help somebody, and I think teaching is a good way to do that.
What made you choose science?
Science is kind of the way I understand the world. It puts everything in perspective for me. Everything seems to make sense and fit together. It always made sense to me as a kid, and it still makes sense to me now.
What kind of activities do you like doing after school?
I have a big family, so most of my time is spent with them. I have 4 daughters at home, and they take up a lot of my time. I'm also active with the Cub Scouts, and I help out with them on every chance I get.
What's your favorite sport?
I'm going to have to say Quidditch.
Thank you, Mr. Christensen, for answering the 5 questions with the Phoenix.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Victoria. Next up, Tech Tip with Ashley.
Hey, it's Ashley here with your tech tip. If you want to learn all the shortcuts on your Chromebooks, click Control, Alt, and /, and that'll show you them.
Thanks, Ashley. And now, Nayeli with the word of the week.
Hi, I'm Nayeli, and here's your word of the week. The word is burnish, and burnish is a verb. It means to polish or shine. Here's how you can use it in a sentence. His mother asked him to burnish the silverware before dinner. Come back next week for a new word of the week.
Thanks, Nayeli.
And that's it for our TVHS News. Remember,
Be safe, be responsible, and be respectful in everything that you do.
Keep it real, Tonopah.